Dr Shola, most of our viewers voting in this poll say no, they shouldn't come back. But I'm wondering whether they're saying no, they shouldn't come back because they might not want to. They've had a wildly successful tour of their own. Do you think the royal family should welcome them back, and would they come?
OK, first of all, I say hell to the no that they should come back under the fold of the royal family that has done nothing but help to, you know, stoke the dog whistle racism, the undisguised sexism, and the misogyny that has been pitted against Meghan Markle. The point here is they've always been part of the royal family. So to me, it is a moot point to ask whether or not they should come back into the fold. They're not unroyal simply because they're no longer senior working royals. But let's look at what they have achieved and what they've been achieving. Think about the fact that the group of vultures that, you know, came around them, all these useless people, and the vultures, I do believe you're one of them.
I'm sorry, I object to vultures.
OK, you can defend yourself from that.
You will defend yourself, but let me finish. These vultures did nothing but to denigrate her, abuse her, reduce her to chattel, all in the name of defending the royal family from what? Everything that people can see about Harry and Meghan today is what they already had. The power to resonate with people, the power to invoke emotions that people can actually see themselves in them and transcend the boundaries that divide us. Even the Queen did not achieve this. So as far as I'm concerned,
so you don't think they would come back or should come back, but you do think the royal family would benefit from them being back?
I think most definitely, but the reality here, and there's a biblical saying that sums this up, the stone the builder rejected became the cornerstone. The cornerstone cannot revert back to the stone. That's an abomination. So everything needs to feed into the cornerstone. As far as I'm concerned, Harry and Meghan are looking like the cornerstone right now. So if the royal family should be looking to say, can we come under your banner?
Oh, wow, Richard. Right, firstly, you're a vulture.
I think that Dr Shola was slightly unkind in the sobriquet that she gave me. I'm glad that you withdraw it. The facts, however, are this is a serious issue, especially at a time when King Charles and also the Princess of Wales are both seriously ill. But the King is much better. Now, what we are looking at with the issue of whether Harry and Meghan, in a hypothetical sense, of course, assuming they wanted to, would come back, is something that is fundamental. That is the issue of trust. The royal family don't trust them. And the reason they don't trust them, well, they wanted a half in, half out. They said this. They demonetized their royal family and their connections there for gain, and then they trash it. And this is the problem. And this is perhaps the reason that, to everyone's surprise, by the way, that King Charles and Harry didn't meet last week. He went on when they met first. After King's cancer diagnosis, he went on Good Morning America. The problem is, if you're looking at Oprah, you're looking at the Harry and Meghan documentary, which trashed the Commonwealth.
Do you think that...
And also, you're looking at Spare and the interviews around it. And that attacked Queen Camilla and also...
When are you all going to grow up? Come on.
It's not a question of growing up.
You all keep bringing out the same narrative. It is they betrayed the royal family. They did not betray Jack Hall. They did not betray Jack Hall, because at the end of the day, all of this palace sources were the royal family dishing out dirt on Harry and Meghan. All Harry and Meghan did was to defend themselves. And quite frankly, in 2024...
They launched vicious attacks
listen to me.
when Prince Philip was in hospital.
In 2024,
he died the next month. It was a disgrace.
There we go.
Of course they're not trusted. Would you?
OK, on that, we must leave it, I'm afraid. Good morning, Britain. Back tomorrow. Let's just see the final poll result. Should they come back?
80% say no.